Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to another legendary tabletop live stream. So today we're playing Cascadia, and we're gonna be playing a little different. So we're gonna be both be playing solo mode, and we're gonna be playing scenario 1 in the book. So in the back of the book there's scenarios. So the achievements for scenarios, they can be played in multiplayer or solo mode. So we're each going to play solo mode, and we're going to do scenario 1. So scenario 1 is objective cards A, all objective cards A, and you have to score 80 points. So we're both going to be trying to score 80 points here. And these are all A, so you want to go through
salmon is a set of a run. So if you have 2 salmon in a run, you get one, you get 2 points. If you have 2, you get 5, and that goes all the way through 7. So if you have 7 salmon in a run, you get 25 points. Then if you have a hawk that's not surrounded by any other hawks, you get a total of 6 points depending on how many other animals you have surrounding that hawk. So if you have 8 animals surrounding the hawk, you get a total of 25 points. It just depends on if you have a hawk in the middle of 8 other animals surrounding the hawk. Then you have the red fox, and you need 2 red foxes and then animals surrounding the fox in an adjacent pair. So you could have a hawk, you could have elk, you could have salmon, a bear, and then if you have 5 different animals surrounding the fox in an adjacent setting, then you get 5, and if there are 5 different animals, then you get 5 points. Then you have a set of grizzly bears, and you need 2 of them with no other grizzly bears surrounding the grizzly bear pair. And if you have 4 of those sets, then you get 27 points, and that's the highest amount. So you need 4 sets of bears in your habitat to gain the 27 points. And last but not least, you have the Roosevelt elk. And if you have 1, you get 2 points going in a straight line. You get 5 points if you have 2 in a straight line. And if you have 3, you get 9 points. And then if you have 4 going in a straight line, you get 13 points. But they have to be in a straight line. So the difference between the salmon and the elk is that the salmon get to go up and down in a run, and the elk have to be in a straight line. So that's how you can gain your points. And it's really important that when you're laying out your animals in the habitat, that you're also paying attention to the card surrounding. So like if I were to grab this one, I have water and I have the green forest. So I could put it here next to the water, and that is important because that's going to give me points at the end of the game. Or I could put it here with the forest, or better yet, I could put it with the forest and have it closer to the water, because that's also going to give me points at the end. So you want to think about that while you're placing your cards, not just the animals themselves.
Yeah, so you score for wildlife and for habitats. So
Yeah.
we're going to put these out, right?
Yep.
So I think we're ready to start here. So we're going to start by putting 4 wildlife tokens out with the 4 habitats that are available right now. And each time a player takes one, a new one comes out, and a new habitat tile and a new wildlife token. So we have the fox with the fox and the bear. We have the elk with the salmon.
That's not a good pair. But if you had these pine cones, you could trade them out.
Okay, bird and bird is good, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And if you do have a habitat tile with a pine cone on it, or a nature token, then when you place a bird on this, you would get a nature token. Same with the salmon. Any of the tokens that have a nature token, and you start with one that has a nature token. So the last animal is going to be a salmon. So we have 4 different wildlife out there, and if there's ever 3 of the same wildlife, the next player can choose to pretty much get rid of those 3 and put 3 new ones out. And if there's ever 4 of the same, then they automatically get refilled. So if you want to go first.
I am gonna go with.
Oh, and like you were saying, so if you don't, you have to take a pair. So you have to take a habitat tile with the token that's next to it. But if you spend a wildlife token, you can take.
You can mix and match.
Yes, so you could take a wildlife token and a different. For example, this salmon and the. But we don't start with any wildlife tokens, so.
You don't have that option. What am I gonna take? I guess I'm gonna go with the bird. Hawk and hawk it is.
I don't know why I closed that. I'm gonna close it every time. Okay, and then the elk comes out. So then it's my turn. So we're gonna choose a wildlife token and a habitat tile here, a matching or a pair. So.
And I had a pine cone or a nature token symbol on mine, so I took a pine cone.
So I was kind of setting up something while you were reading the
cards.
Yeah, so I just wanted to look at them real quick. So the bears is number of pairs of bears with no other bears next to them.
Yeah.
So
you need 4 pairs to get 27.
Oh, pairs. Okay,
Yeah,
so 2.
2. You need 2 of them surrounded by other animals.
Right.
And you need 4 pairs to gain 27.
Okay, so I think I'll start by taking the elk and salmon, and I'm gonna place it like so, and place my elk on the only spot it can go. Okay, so we need to score 80 points here. We have played this game a couple of times over the past week, and we have gotten above 80, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've gotten in the 90s, so
I'm taking the elk.
shouldn't be too hard.
And I'm going to take a nature token. And I'm going to lay this out. Oh, great. There's 3, so you get to decide.
Okay, so we can decide to wipe these 3 foxes and put out 3 new nature or wildlife tokens. And I think we should do that because
But they're with each other.
they are. There's 2, but the one I want, I think we'll leave it because we really don't care right now. And I think I'll just take the salmon and the bear fox. This will give us our first fox location. And the foxes are each fox, number of unique adjacent animal types. Okay. So we just want different animals next to our foxes, and the foxes do count. So if you have a fox, and basically everything, if you have 5 of the animals next to the fox, you get the 5 points. Okay, I see. So I'm going to place this here to score the habitat tile, and I'll place my salmon on my special salmon spot that gives me a nature token. And that's my first nature token. So nature tokens are also worth points at the end of the game. Each one is 1 point.
I'm going to take the fox and the bear, and I'm putting my fox here. And I'll replace
Okay. I think I'm gonna spend a nature token to get the bear and the other bear, and that way we get a nature token back and a potential second nature token if a bear comes out. Are
you gonna replace the card?
I want to say in solo mode, these slide. But we're basically playing a 2-player game, so we'll just keep it the way it is. Okay. So in a solo game, like let's say I took these would all slide and one would go there. So then like when you spend a nature token, you do this, right? This would go here, and that would go here.
Yeah, I don't know about all that,
Well, that's the rule.
but that's the rule. I'm going with this one and this one. I'm going to replace it. And I'm going to put this here.
Okay, so for straight line of elk, my question would be like this. They have to be like this. All right, let's spend. Actually, this looks like a decent enough pair right here. We'll take that and place it like this.
Yep, that's the right move.
I'm just curious about that because it's a straight line. That doesn't make sense like that. They have to be across. As long as they're like this, it's straight too.
Yeah, just don't make it sideways. If it's
Yeah.
straight, going straight, that's fine. But what you start to do is you start to go sideways, and that's where it gets tricky.
So they have each of the scorecards listed here. So the elk, for A, score groups in a straight line. Straight lines as pictured must be connected from a flat side to a flat side
Right.
of the hexagons in any orientation.
Okay.
So they don't have to be left to right, is what I was saying.
I'm not saying left to right. I'm just saying not.
No, they can be like this. That's what it's saying. That's a different orientation.
Okay.
So like this is still straight.
Okay, then go that way.
That's kind of what I wanted to do.
All right, go that way then.
Yeah, as long as they're straight, right?
Okay. I took this one. I took an elk, salmon, and I put the elk here, and I connected it there with the green.
With another elk, you already have 3 elk.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Okay, and there's an elk one too, so we could just take that. I might as well just do this. Let's spend a nature token to take this elk and this elk, and then we get one back for placing. I almost put it in the wrong spot there again. So then we get a nature token back for putting it like that, and then we'll refill the tile if you can put the wildlife token out. Okay.
That's 3 of them, and I don't want them out, so they're out.
Okay. Wow, we got a nice variety out there. Salmon, birds, foxes, and bears.
Gonna spend my nature token, and I am going to get this bear pair, and I'm going to put my bear here, and I'm going to cover this up and get a nature token back, and I'm going to put this out and give you this.
What's the bird situation? Scores for each hawk that is not adjacent to any other hawk.
It has to be surrounded by other animals.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't say that anywhere on the card. I'm wondering where you're getting it from. It literally just says scores for each hawk that is not adjacent to another hawk.
Okay.
So you just can't put hawks next to each other, I think.
Okay. 25 points if you have 8 animals around it.
Where are you getting this from? Are you just making
It says
stuff up?
plus 8.
If you have
8
eight,
plus.
8 hawks alone, not next to other hawks, then you
okay.
get 26 points.
Okay.
Where does it
If you
say down
that,
here?
Because this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, so
okay.
we're gonna have to open the rule book
Yeah,
again to
we
show
do,
her.
because I don't get it then.
Yeah, I don't think she does. So we have hawks here, okay? So this is card clarifications A. So score an increasing number of points for each hawk that is not adjacent to another hawk. They can't make it any more plain and simple.
Okay, fine.
Where are you getting other animals
I
from?
thought that's what it was.
I'm so confused. So it's a simple game for ages 10 and up, but we're making it a little more complicated
Harder,
if we can. Yeah, sure. Okay, so let's spend this nature token. Wait, do we need to spend a nature token right now? We could just take that bird. I like to get them back, though. If we take the fox and bird, there still will be a bird available next turn, unless a bird comes out and it gets wiped. But we'll take the bird, and then we're gonna place the bird. So we want the bird not next to anything, so we don't want to interfere with our elk line. And then we can place our fox down here, even though we only have 2 elk next to it. And we'll refill. Another wildlife token coming out. We don't want a bird. Okay, so a fox comes out. And now it can't be refilled, so that's good.
Take the bird and the bird.
Okay, and then I'm gonna take the bird salmon, and we'll put the salmon over here, and the bird here to get another nature token. And we'll put another tile out, and it's an elk nature token tile. And we have another wildlife token coming out, so if a salmon comes out, they could be refilled, but it's elk and elk. That looks good. A free nature token.
I'm gonna take the elk, and the nature token. A fox and an elk comes out.
Along with the bear wildlife token. We could use that. So we'll take that one and put it. So I think if we put it here, we can get a fox here, and that will give us 3 different animals surrounding it. And then we have this. We could do salmon here. That was why I was planning on doing salmon here, because we have a pair of bears here, which gives us a nature token. And then.
You want me to put it out?
Yeah, you can put it out. I don't think it matters. We'll just switch the tiles if it's uneven. And there's a bird.
I'm gonna spend a nature token. I'm gonna take the bird and the bird. And I'm gonna put the bird right here.
So, if we look at her board, as of now, the way the birds score, this bird is not next to any other birds. That bird's not next to any other birds, so she has 3. So this is already 8 points from birds alone. So pretty good. And then we'll put a new nature token or wild habitat tile and a new wildlife token out. These are confusing. Okay, so we got 2 foxes and the salmon. Which habitat tile do I want? Because I want to put a salmon here. So we want a salmon, so one of those, and then we can take either elk bird. Elk bird would be good. Or we could take salmon, bear, fox. Because there will be a fox out next turn. But I think I want to take salmon. Yeah, salmon, elk, bird. And then we'll place the salmon to get another nature token. And then we can put the bird or an elk here. Because we don't want... It depends though, because if we put the bird here, then our elk line has to continue this direction. If we put elk here, then we need to get some more bird tiles out. I may not get 80 points here. I'm nervous.
I don't know. I'm not getting what I need either. It's kind of rough. I'm gonna go with fox and fox pair. And I'm gonna put my fox here. I care a lot about the habitat itself.
Yeah, habitat tiles get you a lot of points. We will have to decide how we're going to score habitat tiles, like whether we're playing solo or a 2-player game, because you won't get the majority points.
Oh.
So that's going to be something we have to decide. This is our first time trying this, and it is a little out of whack, but yeah, so we really can't take bear here. I might take salmon to get the 3rd run, and then we have a nice 3 option, and we can either continue both Arctic and desert or whatever that is by putting this here, or we could just continue. This would be 2. So I think it would be better here, because this could be a fox. We don't really want a bear there. We put a salmon here, and then
Good job with your salmon.
And then we hit 3 so far. And again, the salmon is just a run. It doesn't have to look exactly like that. It would be hard. You don't have any salmon yet?
No, I think I gave up on salmon.
You did?
Yeah.
I mean, if you can get a 5 run at 16 points, it's not bad. I think this is Asian music, not Indian music. I'm just saying.
You're funny.
Although India is in Asia, right?
Yes. I'm going to take the bear and the bear pair, and I'm going to put that here and put the bear up here.
You're just about pushing off camera, so.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, you're good. I'm just letting you know if you go any further that way.
I'm planning to.
Okay. Alright, so we'll put a new tile out. This is a salmon elk habitat tile. We'll grab a wildlife token, and it's a bird. Okay. Yeah, so I like... Okay, we can't get a lot of points from foxes. I mean, every +1 salmon run is 4 extra points. So each time you add a salmon, it's 4 points. But if you do a fox, you have to add extra animals just to get the 5. So it seems rough. We're going to skip out on foxes this game, I think. We're looking at 1 point right now. Now we're going to put a fox here. That would be 2 3 points. But it just doesn't seem worth it for the placement. The bear, also we already have a pair, so that's 4 points. It takes 2 more bears to get 11, so that's a big jump in points though. Bird seems better. It's a 3-point jump every time you get another bear, so, or bird, sorry. So I think we'll take bird. Let's take bird. Let's take this one. Because I think we're attaching... I'm really messing up with my habitat tiles here. I think. But we'll put the bird down here. This is a scary thought. So we have no more spots for birds after this. So if we put the bird here, we're pretty much saying we're stopping the elk run. And we have to run up this direction, so let's put a new tile out. Okay, we got bear, fox, and a new wildlife token. What's it gonna be? Another bear.
Taking the bear, and I am going here.
Oh, you could almost get another pair there. So 2 pairs of bears is 11 points, so that's a pretty big jump. Seems good. Alright, we got another habitat tile with foxes and birds on it. And a wildlife token. So there is a salmon. We haven't seen many elk.
No. It's really sad. I have 2 runs going and it hasn't happened.
So this location here, I'm saving for an elk. So we have no spots for bears. We could spend a wildlife token to take 2 different ones, but...
What about your salmon run?
I know, I was thinking about the salmon run, but there's nowhere for me to put it. I would have to spend a wildlife token to take salmon habitat.
Just stop being cheap.
So I can't go here because the ones next to each other don't matter. I figured that out last time we played, so...
yeah, well, why can't you just spend a token?
Spend a wildlife token to take this, and I guess this, or this. No, this. get another salmon run because we can't really do this. This is going to be a better spot for a fox. So let's put the salmon here, and that jumps us up to 4, which is 12 points. We got a hard think going on over here.
Really hard, I'm sorry. This is really hard. What the heck?
So for the options right now, we have habitat tiles, which are water and swamp, with a fox and a bird on it, and then it matches with a salmon wildlife token. Then we have the forest. Oh, she's taking the bird. Spending a nature token to take the bird tile. There's a fox with a nature token on it, and we'll pull a new wildlife token here, which is another fox. So fox here looks good. And this will get us another run with the salmon. So I think we take these two. Or, yeah, we need that, right? Or we take these two, but then we're really messing up our... Let's spend a token. No. I don't know. This is trading 1 point for 4. We could take fox, salmon, elk. So this pair, place the fox here, place the salmon here, get a salmon next turn, or we take salmon now and we can't place it. I mean, we could place it here, but it's not part of the run. It's not part of the run. At least one of them wouldn't count as a run. So
What are you gonna do?
I think it makes sense to spend so we could just take the I think I'm just gonna stick to what I was gonna do, is just take the fox and then the elk salmon, and then we'll place the salmon here to get us a 5th one. And we can go up and down too with this run, so let's do that to try to stay on camera here. And then I'm gonna put the fox here because this is immediate 4 points or 3 points.
I am going to take the bear.
The bear and a wildlife token for a free one?
Yep.
Interesting choice.
I'm going to place the bear over here.
Right off camera.
Right off camera. And I'm taking my wildlife token back And I'm going to pick something out of here, and I'm going to put it over here, and I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to put my bear over here.
Somebody's had some chips.
I haven't, but I'm going to.
Alright, now there's a fox with the wildlife token. So that would probably be best up here, even though it doesn't. Well, I guess fox does count. So I think we spend a wildlife token. We take this fox and this fox. We put this fox, I guess down here is best actually, for 4. Because then we're getting a forest. We got 4, and we get a pine cone back.
Go ahead. Woo! Okay. I've got 1 token. Am I allowed to say that word? 1 token, 1 elk. Alright. And a salmon. What am I going to do with the salmon? I got nothing to do with that. Alright, I'm going to put it right here with the water. I'm going to put my elk right there. Ooh, bear. And it's with the bear. I need that.
Don't we all?
Are you working on bears?
Well, I could have another pair here, which puts me at 11. That's the biggest point jump. I'm just looking at how many tiles are left. Are we gonna get a bear in that amount of time? Probably.
You don't really need the bear.
I do need the bear.
No, you don't.
I need the bear. We're not getting more than 3 elk, it doesn't look like.
Are you?
Because this is gonna block.
Are
see
you
what I'm
still
saying?
thinking about it, or are you actually doing it?
Well, I guess I have to do it now since you replaced it.
Okay, whatever.
We could go over here, but is that a pair?
No, you can't put them next to each other.
Number of bears with no other bears next to them. Yeah. So we can't put them next to each other. So let's take this.
I shouldn't have told you that.
I can read just fine, thank you. Somebody I know can't.
No, put the Arctic side.
That doesn't matter as long as the tile's touching, but okay.
There you go.
As far as I read from the rules.
Yeah, but the Arctic side, I always make sure it's touching.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Bird. Come on, elk. Where are you? More bird. All right. Bird. Where am I gonna put you? I need to put you with water.
Alright, I'm gonna spend a nature token to take bird. And we'll put this bird. Just can't be next to another bird, right? And the most we have going for us as far as this habitat tile goes is 3, so let's do it up here. And then we'll get the nature token back. So we're steady, hanging around 3 nature tokens. We'll flip a tile. Salmon, elk, and fox paired with a salmon. Fox and bird paired with a fox. And then we have bird, elk, and bear paired with fox. And then fox, bird paired with salmon.
I'm gonna do fox, bird, elk, and bear.
Elk, salmon. paired with. Maybe we get a salmon here and we can refill. Nope, we get a bear, which we do need. We haven't seen. So if we spent, oh, we can't even spend a nature token to get another bear. So the 3 elk gives us 9, so that seems good. So let's just take the bear and the elk salmon. We'll continue the salmon run over here, and then place our bear here for another pair. Now we've just blocked in our elk line, which is fine. I'm fine with that.
I'm gonna take the salmon and the salmon. This will be my first salmon.
Oh my god, your first one?
Yes.
You
Yes,
need a run of at least 2 to
I
get the
know.
5 points here.
I know.
I hope you get it. Alright, I'll flip. Here is the new tile. So a lot of habitat. That's a habitat tile with 3 different things on it. So bird, salmon, and fox can go there. We'll pull a token, and we got an elk.
Oh.
The elks don't get bigger than 4, so I don't know what you're ho-hoing about, but we're gonna take salmon paired with fox and bird, and then let's put the fox and bird. What do we have? We have 2 here and 2 here. If we put this here, we can maybe get a bird on it, and this gives us 4. So that seems good. And it makes our salmon run bigger if we place the salmon there. So that, hopefully we're doing this right.
Give
We need
us
80
an elk.
points. We need 80 points.
All right, I'm gonna take. I got a 3x5, 3x4, whatever.
You can't use this as a line. So this
I
is
have
2, and this is 4, right?
Yeah. Things are looking good.
I think I want to take this fox paired with the bird and fox. And we might get another bird point here, but the habitat tile placement has to be good at this point in the game. There's only, looks like 7 tiles left, so we are nearing the end of the first
We are.
game.
I need a bear.
I really want to make sure my habitat tiles are lined up good, because you want at least 4 or 5. So let's take this fox and this, because this has 2 different things on it. Now, if we go here, we get 4. And if the fox goes here, but I'd rather place a bird there. So I think this is going to be the best for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And we can make them all touch if you want, but they're still touching. I wonder if that is how it scores. I don't know. Maybe someone can let us know. If we put the fox here, I wanted to save this for a bird. Might come out with the next 7.
Don't put the fox there. I don't think you're allowed to.
Why would I not be allowed to? You can put as many foxes as you want. Foxes
Okay.
count as a different animal, is what they're saying here. So this bear next to the bear wouldn't count. So you only this fox is next. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So this is 1 point right now.
Okay.
No, it's 2 because there's a fox and an elk next to it. This is also 2 because there's a fox and an elk. This other elk doesn't count. So if I put this here, it would be bear, elk, fox. It would be 3. But I could put it here and also just get 2. I don't know what's better. But this placement is more important. At least I think. I wanted to get this one down here but we can't in case we get a bird. So I was saving this. The bird can go there. I don't know what's better. Maybe we put
Don't
this.
put it next to the bird, because what if you get a bird?
Then I would place it there. Is what
Yeah.
I'm saying. So like there's two options here. So I don't know. We might just get all around screwed. So going somewhere around here, right? This is still connected, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just putting a fox directly on it gives us 2 points. I don't know. I don't think it's going to make much difference with there only being this many tiles left. So let's take this. We have fox and bear paired with salmon. Okay.
I wish I had a nature token right about now.
I remember having many more nature tokens in the last game I played. Yeah, I had 7, and 8, and then 4, and 7. Now I have 3. We're getting down to the wire here. You already went? Alright, I'm gonna flip. There's the bear. Grab one. We got a salmon. What is the max salmon? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could get 6. I think that's the biggest jump in points. And then if we are to get a bear, we could pair bird. We could pair bird, but I don't think that's gonna make much of a difference. We're clearly not gonna get another bear point. So 3 pairs of bears is 19. We could try though. I don't see why not. It would get us a pine cone. The only thing is the placement of this tile, this habitat tile. We can't match it up because our bear. I guess we could over here, which would be best. This is gonna be best for another bear. So let's take this. We'll place this over here so that this habitat matches up with all 4 of these. And then we'll take the actual wildlife token and place it here for 6.
Good job, Pete.
So this is all
It's
in a
looking
line.
good.
Yeah, and it's very close to running off camera, so I'm just over here. We'll flip another nature and wildlife or habitat token.
Okay, I'm wiping these out because they're all the same.
Okay, swapping out the 3 elk. And we have some new wildlife tokens out. So birds, foxes, and a salmon.
I'm gonna take the salmon and the salmon. Match that up here. Oh, it would be a nature token
We are
one now.
down to the wire here. Oh, okay. So we have elk, salmon. Now, that salmon would be huge if there was a salmon out, because I would spend the nature token immediately. But we're still gonna spend the nature token to get the bird points here, because it's a 3-point jump plus 1 from the foxes. So I'm gonna spend this nature token to take the bird and the bird. Now we want to put this bird so that it's on its own and touching a mountain token. So we'll put the bird here. We get a wildlife token back, or nature token back, and we put the bird right on it. Oh, 2 salmon with nature tokens out now, and 2 elk and 2 foxes. Yeah, so we have two turns left. So there's only 2 habitat tiles left. Okay, so she's placing. She She wants to get her forest, it looks like, up to a 5, size 5. Putting the fox down right on top of it, getting her 3 more points. So pretty good placement there. Let's flip this last. Oh, look at that. All right. Interesting.
I was gonna do 2 bears here, but they just never came out.
This is interesting. We're not getting 2 more bears, but we could get a point from the wildlife token or the nature token. But is that even worth it? I think the fox is bigger points. Let's take this. Let's spend this nature token to take fox and fox. And we really need to boost this green. So green is our weakest habitat over here. Not that it matters. We're playing a solo game, but green is our weakest. We only have 3. Now we want to put this fox. We're going to put this right on top of it so we get this nature token back. It's just the placement is important here. So we have 3 here and 2 here. So we could go 4, but nowhere over here is good. So I think we just take the extra points for the fox. And where are we going to get the most points? So this gets us 2 and gives us a size 3, which is the same as that. This gets us 2 and gives us a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think that's the best points. Because this will give me 2 points for this fox next to, like a fox and a bear next to this fox, right? And then it jumps the size. Hold on, wait, the size I messed up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, then we might just go, yeah, let's keep it 6. Let's keep this. Okay, and we already took the nature token for that. So then you'll get the last choice here. And we have elk, salmon, and bird. Now you want to maximize your points. These 2 are the same. But there's no salmon to go with them, which really sucks. At least you got a 3 run. That's really good. There is bear, which would get you a nature token. But you wouldn't get a second bear, so I don't know if that's worth it.
How much is 1 bear?
Nothing. They're pairs. We're scoring pairs, unfortunately. That's why I gave up on this one. I was gonna do two over here, but I couldn't get it.
Well, then there's nothing out there for me.
Yeah, there's easily stuff you can score points with. I would take. Do you have a nature token?
No.
Oh.
Oh! No. Oh!
Wait, take bird.
I'll take this.
Yeah, and put the bird by
Put
itself.
the bird.
Yeah, that gets you a lot of bird points. And then you put that somewhere. Yeah. That connects 2. I would.
It'll give me the habitat point.
No, it wouldn't, because look, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to put it on one of those to make it bigger. That's what gets you the habitat points. Yeah, that gives you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Which is big. Okay.
Alright, cool.
Alright, so that was the end of our first game for scenario 1. So we're gonna score this up here. Yeah, so we're gonna score it as a solo game. Let me just see how it works with the habitat tiles, and then you can let me know how you want to do it. Because it says in a solo game, solo mode, so you follow the setup for a 2-player game. And then endgame scoring, the game ends in the same way as a multiplayer game. You will play exactly 20 turns, go through the endgame scoring pages 8 and 9 for single games. Use this chart and compare your score for full Cascadia solo mode experience. Try scenarios on page 13. Okay, so it doesn't really say. When you score the habitat tiles is kind of what I'm wondering. So it tells you here.
Theirs looks so much better than ours.
Oh, Jade? The Jade's environment looks better than ours. I think ours is good. So habitat tiles, according to player count, score bonuses for having the largest contiguous group of habitat corridor for each of the 5 habitat. Use numbers recorded on the score pad from step 2 to determine who gains bonus points. Record bonus points in the bottom right corner. Alright, so we need to look. Solo game is a 2-point bonus for each habitat type with a group size of 7. Why would it say that? Why would it say with a group size?
So like groups, my highest is 6.
So it has to be 7 or more to get the 2 points.
Yeah.
I got you. So do you want to do it like that? I think we
can.
have to.
I don't know if I have 7.
I think we have to.
Okay. But I think the highest there is on mine is 6. What about yours?
Sorry, I was messing with the focus there with that thing, but I'll put this back down. So now we understand that if we are playing a solo game, which we were attempting to do here, we're attempting to do a solo game with 2 players. Like she's playing a solo game, I'm playing a solo game. Yeah, I think the math works out. You take 20 turns or something. So pretty much 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20, 21, 22. So we took 22 turns. I don't know where I'm getting this from. You should have 22. Or 21?
I have 27.
Tiles, not. I was counting the tokens.
Oh.
It would be 27, 26, 25, 24. So you must have went out of turn or something.
No, I
Which
must
is
have
standard.
counted too many tiles.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Yeah, that checks out.
Okay.
So, it's just whoever goes first gets one less turn, I guess.
Oh.
But you got one more turn, which doesn't make sense. So, I don't know how we're doing this, but we're basically trying to get 80 points or more, and we're gonna score it with the solo way. So you only get the bonus points if you have 7 or more for each habitat. So we're probably not getting it. Seems hard, but that's the game. So, first thing we're gonna score is the bears. So the bears this is the mating pairs. So it's each pair. So each pair, if you have 1 pair, you get 4. 2 pairs get you 11, 3, 19, and 4 or bigger. 4 or more pairs is 27 points. So we can check yours first. So this is her habitat tile here, or her area. So it looks like she has 2 pairs.
Mm-hmm.
So a pair here and a pair here. Giving her 2 pairs, so 11 points.
Yep.
And for mine, I have 2 pairs, so a mating pair here and a mating pair here. So also 11 points. Alright, the next thing we're going to score is the elk. So for elk, it's straight lines. Now, they don't have to be straight across like this, we established. So they just need to be in a straight line. So it has to be touching the flat side of a habitat tile. So we can look at yours first. Okay, so here she has a line of 4.
And then I have a line of 2.
So the way to do this, which makes the most sense, is to see... Oh, I guess you can... It has to be a line of 4 and 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was going to try to get you 2 lines of 3, because that would be 19 and 19.
I have a line of 4 and a line of 2.
Okay, so a line of 4 and a line of 2... Oh. Is 13 plus 5. So 18 points.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And we'll look at mine. Not as good. We have 1 line of 3, so 9. Okay, back to the objectives. The next objective we're scoring is the long run Chinook salmon. So this is scores for each run per salmon. Runs may not be adjacent to each other. So she has is a run of 3.
I did terrible.
Which is 8 points. And I have a run of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is 20 points. Okay, next is the birds. This is the red-tailed hawk solitary. It scores for each hawk that is not adjacent to any other hawk. Right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that's pretty good. This one's off camera, but you can see it.
Yeah, one's off camera.
So 6 is 18 points, as you can see here. So that's 18. You did really good with the birds.
I think the birds are my thing. I always do birds.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I think I have 4. Looking at my board, so none of these birds are adjacent to other birds. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, which is 11 points. The next objective is the red fox nearby animals.
Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3 animals nearby this fox.
Yep. And then flip it over.
What do you mean?
Just so you know you counted it.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So there's 3 near this one, okay?
Yep.
Then there's 1, 2, 3 near this one. And then there's 1, 2, 3 near this one. And then there's 1, 2, 3 near this one.
4. Oh, 3.
3.
Why are you flipping
Oh,
all those?
oops, I made a mistake. My bad.
Your nails are crazy.
Sorry.
Holy hell. You can't even pick up the wild.
Yes, I can. Okay, so
So why didn't you add that as you went?
3. So 3 near all of them. So 6, 9. 3, 6, 9.
12.
Yeah. What do you mean 12?
There's 4 foxes with 3 next to each one. It's 4 times 3 is
Oh,
12.
the fox count too?
You have 4 foxes.
Okay.
Each one is 3.
Oh, I didn't count the one. My bad. Okay. So yeah.
So
12.
look, ready? This is a fox with 1, 2, 3 animals next to it. 3. This is a
Oh.
fox with 1, 2, 3 animals next to it. That's
Okay.
6. This is a fox with 3. That's 9. This is a fox with 3. That's 12.
Oh, I only counted 3. My bad.
All right, so 12 points. And then we can look at my foxes, which are everywhere. So this is a fox with 1, 2, 3 animals next to it. So that's 3. This is also a fox with 2, so that's 5. Then this is a fox with 1, 2. Wait, let me start over. So we have a fox here with 1, 2, 3. Then we have this fox counts as 1, 2. So that's 5.
Its own is counting.
Foxes count.
Okay. So
5 here, right?
Uh-huh.
And then this fox has 1, 2. 1, 2. So 7. This has 3. So fox with 1, 2, 3. So 10. You see what I'm saying? And then this has 3 as well. So 13. And that's it.
wow.
It's only 1 more point than you. Okay, and then we total that up, and that's our wildlife score. So, we got the baby calculator here on my watch. 'Cause I'm too dumb to add this up. So we have, wait, actually, hold on, I might be able to do it. So we got 40, 51, 64.
Oh no, we're nowhere near 80.
Oh, no, we're good.
Are
We should be good.
Really?
64 just in wildlife points, yeah, we should be good.
Okay.
I mean, I should be good. That's me. I don't know what yours is. All right, so you have 18, 18. That's 36 plus 11 plus 8. Plus another 12. 67. So you're even higher than me, so you should be good.
Woohoo! Birds! I was really worried because I didn't have any salmon. I was so worried. I was like, there's no fish.
No, you did well. Obviously, you did better than me in wildlife. So let's see
Good.
how the habitat tile placement went.
Okay.
So that's going to be the next thing we add up. So let's just do one board at a time here because that's what's going to make sense for basically for a solo game. So we can start with her board, and she's going to add up her mountain snowy habitats here
All right.
first. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
okay, so 7 and a bonus of 2.
Okay, 7.
So see how it's solo, you get the bonus because you have 7 or more.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then you'll do the forest next.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So 5. No bonus. And then next is the yellow.
Yellow's a little crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, this isn't yellow.
Oh.
1, 2, 3. This is not yellow.
And then this is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yeah, 3. 3.
So 3.
It's kind of spread out all over. Yeah.
And then next is the swamp. So it looks like a big patch of swamp here. You have 6.
Yeah. No.
What do you mean no?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, 6.
Okay, so 6 and no bonus. And then we have the water.
Water. The water is over here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so you have a 4 there, and you also have a 4 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
And
So
then
4
this is
would-
water too. Remember you said it's both. Is it?
No, that would be all 3.
Oh, 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is it then. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, so 4 and no bonus. All right, then we can do mine. Someone let us know if we're doing this wrong too on YouTube in the comments or something. So first we'll do the Arctic mountain snow. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then this one would be 7 because it's also attached. So we get 7 and the 2. 2-point bonus for the solo and at least having 7. So then we have a forest. Over here I have 2. This is the bigger group. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 5 and 0. And then next is the yellow. I don't know what that is. I guess it's desert. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's it. So 4 and nothing. And then next is the swamp. So we got a 2 swamp here. But I think at the end of the game, this swamp placement was important. So we ended up getting a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1 away from getting the bonus 2. And then the rock or water and rock thing, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 there. So that's it, I think.
Mm-hmm. You did good.
I think we both did good. Our scores here are dead even. We got the exact same for habitat tile placement.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I think if this was a 2-player game, you would have won by 3, and that might be the points you need to beat scenario 1. So there's a chance you beat it and I didn't. So let's see.
I thought I lost because I didn't get the salmon.
So we have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So that'll be both of our scores.
28. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we got the exact same
But you got
score.
nature tokens. I didn't.
Oh, we forgot about the nature tokens. So I get 3 nature tokens, and you have none?
Spent them.
Okay, so then that's the difference. So I think we have the exact same. No, well, we're playing solo.
Oh, okay.
But if there was, we would have the tiebreaker. Yeah, I don't know if there's a tiebreaker in the game or not. We didn't have to read into that yet, but yeah. So we'll add this up. So we have 64 plus 28 plus 3. Yeah, so 95. And then we have her score would be 67 plus 28 should be 95. Because look, 64. Yeah. So you got 95.
Wow, we beat it.
We did beat it and we got the exact same score. So this was a good game.
This was a really good game.
Now, the only thing I want to look at is if we got any achievements during the solo game. So you can score achievements during the solo game. So let's open this back up. So we've been streaming for an hour and 13 minutes. If you want to do scenario 2, it's up to you. But we have our achievements here. So some of the achievements, I think they're all listed here. Cascadia achievements.
Did we make an achievement? Did we get an achievement?
Well, we beat scenario 1.
We're good at this, Pete.
Now it says you may only fill in your achievement shape when you pass the scenario.
We did.
We did pass the scenario, so we do get one of those, but we may get a different one. So we also get an achievement for score 80, 85, 90, and 95 points. So that's 4 we get to fill in. So I forgot to make copies of this, but I will do that. So we get 4 plus 1 for beating the scenario. That's 5. So then you and me would be at the same spot on the trail, if you're calling this a trail. So basically, when you get up to 8 achievements, you're a river study. If you get 16, you're a wetland study. Then forest, then mountain, then prairie. Then you're a Cascadian biologist when you get to 50. So I think we're going to continue playing this on stream and try to get as far as we can through here, through the achievements. But the other achievements are down here. So these are the parts that I wanted to check. Have no nature tokens left. That's another one for you. So I'll mark this off in pencil so we see where we got. So basically I'll just put my name up here. I'm going to be brown and you're going to be what color?
Blue.
Okay, so just this. And then if you're blue, go down here. And we'll just do, we each got 5 for beating the scenario and then scoring 80, 85, 90, and 95 points. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I get 5. And then we can look at the other one. So we know you got that one for having no nature tokens left. So that's an extra one. And then
I can't believe that's a thing.
Have no elk, have no salmon, have no hawk, but have no foxes.
I almost didn't have any salmon.
Okay, have more than 10 of a single wildlife. No? Win majority for 3 habitats. So winning majority in solo would mean getting 3 habitats with 7.
We didn't do that.
No, we did not do that. Score 5 or more points for all habitats. We didn't do that. Score 12 or more for a single habitat. 30 points for a single wildlife. Hold on. 10 or more points for each wildlife.
We didn't do that.
We didn't do that either.
We didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know that was a thing. Now that I know.
These are all achievements, yeah.
Wow.
Only have 3 types of wildlife, have no completed keystone habitats.
Cool.
So that's like getting no nature tokens, pretty much. Like placing none of these. End the game with 10 plus nature tokens. End the game with 5 or more nature tokens. I've gotten that before, but we won't count it. We're only counting it for what we do here. So we basically ended up, she got 6 achievements and I got 5. So we can do scenario 2, it's up to you. No.
Do you want to?
If you want
I'm down if you are. I'm just cold.
Yeah, it's freezing down here. It's below 60. We're in the tundra. She said to make it Arctic, so it's...
It is. It's
You can turn the
Arctic.
heater on, but the camera will probably overheat.
You can play it a little bit.
Okay. Alright, so we're not going to do scenario 2 today, but this was a nice start. So, yeah, we'll continue this on, or I'll play it by myself. We're just going to play the same way we did, and we'll do scenario 2 next time. I don't know when it's going to be. It's to be determined, but we have scenario 2 is the same thing, so you have to score 80 points with all the B cards.
B cards.
Yep. And then you'll get another achievement. That's another achievement on its own. And while you're doing that, you could try to get some of the other achievements that are listed here. But
Now that we know what they are.
yeah, like I said, I want to photocopy this so we can have it in front of us and stuff like that. So yeah. But no, this was cool.
This was fun.
Yeah. So we beat scenario 1. We're close. You're 2 away from being a river study.
Wow.
So yeah, maybe one day we'll be Cascadian biologists. You never know. We can walk into the board game store and be like, I'm already a Cascadian biologist. I don't need that game, you know?
It's a fun game. You should definitely get it for Christmas.
Yeah, so this was Cascadia. But that's going to be it for today. So everyone have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks for watching.